Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do my updated hair care routine, my hair story, and this is probably one of the most talked about subjects like on my YouTube and blog. People ask me if I've ombre'd it, if it's like all natural, if I dye it. There's so many questions and I get so many messages about it. So I have done one before but it's a bit pants, so I think that I am going to delete that and just sort of keep this one here, just because I think it'll be better anyway, because that's an old video. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about the story of my hair, how I got it like this, how you might want to style it if you want something similar, and stuff like that, and my hair type. So I'm just going to talk about my hair type. It's quite thin. It may not look it, but if you can see, look, it is like really thin, and it gets greasy probably every other day. So at the moment what I'm trying to do is stop washing it to sort of train my hair so it doesn't get greasy as much. So I probably wash my hair once every 3 to 4 days, it depends. Like if I'm not going out, then I will go probably like a week without washing my hair, kind of thing. And I know that sounds really bad, but it's not unhygienic not to like wash your hair. Eventually your hair does sort of like wash itself, but it's not unhygienic whatsoever, so don't like be grossed out by that or anything. So that's what I've been doing, and if it is a bit greasy and I do go out, then I just put some dry shampoo in it and sort of whack it up, and that kind of like just does the job, because I know that in the long run it is going to be better for my hair. So, with the length of the hair, this is all my natural hair, none of its extensions. My hair does grow pretty fast, probably about ½ an inch a month, which is the general sort of amount that hair is meant to grow if it's healthy. And I'm not saying my hair is healthy, because it's probably not whatsoever. And you're going to be quite shocked by this, but I haven't cut my hair or been to the hairdressers in about a year, and this is just simply because I don't trust hairdressers. They see my hair as like a blank canvas and they never cut the amount that I say, and I know that they know best, and if it's dead then it needs to go, but I would prefer to just sort of get a little bit snipped every 3 months to kind of like cut off the dead ends and still keep my length. And I am going to get my hair cut. I'm going to get a couple of inches off, so it'll probably be to there, and it's still going to be quite long. And what I'm going to ask for is just some sort of like longer layers around here, just to give it some body, and then maybe sort of like have it framed around my face a bit, not feathered, but kind of like roughly feathered, just around my face, just to like frame it a little bit. So what I'll do is after that I will do a updated like hair video and stuff, just to tell you sort of like what it looks like. And so yeah, that will probably be in the next month, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So you're probably wondering how I got my hair like this, which is what a lot of people ask. And let me just start off by saying this is my natural hair colour here, and this isn't. So you've got sort of like the darker, mousier blonde brown, and then kind of like the bleach, what people call the ombre kind of look. And about 2.5 years ago I had my hair was all bleach blonde, and I basically had enough and I wanted like a change. You know when you just get to that point in your life where something's like you kind of like got over something and you want to like change something. Like when people, I always notice that when people break up with people, like they always seem to like get their hair, they change their hair like drastically. I don't know what it is, but I've noticed that quite a lot, and that's kind of like what happened to me. I just wanted to change it, and yeah, so it's all bleach blonde, and I went to the hairdressers and I wanted it very close to my natural colour, and it kind of turned out a sort of like an ashy blonde, and that's kind of the nearest I think they could have got, because it's quite hard to get this like kind of colour from dye. And so yeah, I just grew it out, I lived with the roots, and this is just the end result. So I had, yeah, so it's about 2 years ago. So when I got my hair first done, my roots were probably here, with just this much natural hair showing. And then over the 2 years it's grown to about there, and it's like kind of just like faded through, as you can see. So yeah, and I know you're probably thinking this is a lot lighter than ash blonde, but it's just the old bleach and the toner has just faded on top of it, so it's kind of left with this kind of like bleachy kind of look. So yeah, that's kind of like the story of my hair, and I do still want my natural hair colour. I'm growing it through just because I think it's safe to have your natural hair colour, and it looks really natural obviously, and I do like that kind of natural effortless look with hair. And my hair is very, very low maintenance. I don't spend hardly any time at all on it, so I'm going to go on to sort of like how I style it in a minute. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about the story of my hair. So going on to styling. Okay, so like I said, don't wash my hair a lot. When I do, I just wash it and then go to sleep with it wet. Or if I don't wash it before bed, then I just like let it dry. I get out the shower, put it in my little turban for about 20 minutes, take it down, towel dry it, put my parting in, and then just let it dry. And I don't even like brush my hair whatsoever. Like, the only time I brush it is before shower, because knotted hair and water is just not good. And then after shower, I just brush like my top part to like put my parting in. And I know that sounds really gross, but I don't know. I don't know if it's unhygienic or not, but I like the kind of messy look, and because my hair is fine and very sort of thin, when I brush it, it doesn't go flat, but it just doesn't go the way I want it to look. I don't really like neat hair. It looks lovely on other people, but for me, I just don't feel like it suits me as much. So yeah, that's what I do. I just use any shampoo in the shower. I think at the moment we've got like some VO5 on in there. I'm not fussy. I'm not the type of person to spend a lot on hair products or anything like that. And then with styling, otherwise, I don't really use anything in my hair, and if I do use anything, then I will use some sort of like volumizer like in the roots, because my hair can get like a bit flat at the top. So I've got this product called VO5 Instant Oomph Powder, and it's just like a little white powder, and you sprinkle it into your hair and then kind of just like rub it in, and it gives you like a bit of texture, and I do really like that kind of textured look. So now I'm going to talk about what you might want to do to get your hair looking similar to mine. If you're going to go to the hairdressers, then I would recommend you asking for, well, this is what I'm going to ask for. I'm going to ask for sort of like longer layers down here just to give it some body, and then just for them to sort of feather it slightly around my face, just so it like frames my face a lot. But not like really neatly feathered, just kind of like roughly kind of chopped kind of thing. So you want to be asking for something like that. Not really any layers. See, my layers are like, I don't really have any layers actually. Mine have kind of just grown out. I might have just like some in there, but not many. So yeah, that's what I'm going to ask for, and you might want to think about asking that if you do want a similar sort of style. And with regards to sort of like getting this sort of beachy bohemian kind of look, you want to be looking for products that are sort of advertised as a sea salt spray. I know there are loads of products on the market, and they are meant to be good, so I've seen some reviews on them sort of like in the past, and they do look good. So yeah, they're advertised as like a sea salt spray, so it gives you that kind of beachy, wavy, messy kind of look. So you want to be looking for those sort of products. And actually try not brushing your hair. It actually kind of works, and I know that sounds gross, but if you've got really thick hair, then it probably won't work, because thick hair is quite high maintenance, sorry. And yeah, so, and with like the waves and stuff, you can use straighteners or curling wongs or prongs, is that what they're called? I'm sorry. Curling tongs. I'm so sorry. So yeah, curling tongs. Just sort of like curl the ends of your hair, and then you can brush it out so they're not as like defined, they're just sort of like look effortless and wavy. And what else? Keep like the rollers and stuff, you can use them. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. No, I think that is it. If I do forget anything, then I will put it in my updated hair video once I get it cut, or I will like leave it down below. But that's the kind of thing you want to be doing, just sort of like brushed out waves so they don't look forced and it just kind of looks effortless. So yeah, I think I've included everything. If you have any more questions, oh actually I do use like with like other products I use a product from a brand called Organics, and that's Organics with like an X on the end I think, and they sell it in Boots, and I use like the coconut hair serum, and I just like put that through my ends when I wash it, because my hair isn't really that in bad condition because I don't use any heat in it, and I haven't used heat in my hair for like a year. Must have been like a year and a half or something. It's just sort of like the bleachy bits are bad condition just because it's old bleach and everything, and it's a bit tatty. I have a really bad habit of pulling out my split ends. It is awful. I need to stop. So yeah, that's the only other product I use. So yeah, I hope you've liked this video, and I hope that it's been helpful to you. If you have any questions, if I've missed anything out, then please don't hesitate to like ask, and I do reply to all your comments and read them all. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!